A very good evening to all of you present here. Yesterday was my birthday, and my friends and all my near and dear ones were invited at my place, and we were really having a color time there. My friends were quite aware that my mom is an excellent cook and she can prepare mouth-watering and delicious dishes. So she had prepared a chicken dish, a sweet dish that is pudding, masala drinks, and the soft and buttery cake. But to my chagrin, I just found that she had forgotten to salt the chicken. There was no masala in the masala drinks. And I just cannot envisage the cake was akin to as a hard stone. So my friends were in a misconception and they thought that my mom is not at all a very good cook. I want to put a very good question in front of my friends, and I would like to ask them that for the short interval of time, did their hearts or their inner selves permit them to judge my mom? Similarly, the examination system, the present examination system of our so-called society cannot judge a particular student within 3 hours. That is a very short interval of time. So I'm Meghna Chakravarti of 12th Science, and I'm going to speak before you all in this auspicious day upon the topic, in the present examination system, it is quite impossible to evaluate a student's merit correctly, and I wholeheartedly support the motion. My friends, suppose a person has done exceptionally good results in his standard 12 board exam, and that same person is requested to demonstrate a particular portion which is somewhat indirectly connected to the present syllabus, provided he or she is not allowed to take any pre-preparation. I repeat, provided he or she has not been allowed to take any pre-preparation. But do you think he'll be successful? The answer to my question is simply a big no, as because the modern and the so-called education system has failed to evaluate him properly. Present examination system is a bad order these days, truly. In a country with millions and millions of illiterate people, exam seems on the face of it to be a criminal luxury, since its high cost imposes a great financial burden on the state in one view, and ultimately deprives the poorer people of any education. My friends, I would like to ask you all a very common two questions. How many years did Abraham Lincoln spend at school? Yet he was the author of the great and the famous Gettysburg speech. How many written texts did judge the vast knowledge of Rabindranath Tagore, the author of Gitanjali? Well, a professor is not always a very good orator, as because mere written texts have failed to evaluate him. Thus his students suffer a lot. Poor students. In the present examination system, the students are given a set of questions chosen arbitrarily from a vast syllabus on each subject, and he or she is requested to answer some of them. The number of questions answered and their quality is then judged by an examiner who, according to his personal judgment, allots some marks. The system is invoked from time immemorial, from the time British rulers came to India, and they have inculcated this system of modern education in our society since 19th century onwards. The defect reflects itself every year when the results of secondary and higher secondary examinations are published. This is more acute in such exams as the cross-section of students involved is very large. My friends, you do have to agree to this point that nowadays it has become common grievance that a student ordinarily known to be of excellent merit ends up scoring very poor marks, and vice versa. This amply proves why the system suffers from not being foolproof. That the system can never evaluate a student's merit correctly is manifested in its very nature. Answering to only a set of questions chosen to represent only a part of the syllabus should not mean that the student has acquired a desirable amount of knowledge in the entire syllabus taught. Similarly, failure to answer does not mean that the student is simple about the entire syllabus. The fundamental defect lies here. The attempt fails to evaluate the student's merit correctly, as because merit is an abstract quality which can never be evaluated by any method of qualification. I repeat, Merit is an abstract quality which can never be evaluated by any method of qualification. Qualification is done manually, so my friends, human error creeping in can never be ruled out. Take for instance a student who has got compartmental in his higher secondary examination is never allowed to sit in the so-called competitive exams of today. Does this mean that he lacks knowledge or he has not acquired or gained any knowledge during the full course of his 365 days hard work and hard efforts? No, not at all. Then what type of education system or examination system is prevailing in our so-called society? Perhaps if that poor fellow is given a single chance, then he can produce excellent results and come out with flying colors and get qualified in the competitive exams. Some of you present among the crowd may very confidently and very tactfully try to mention about the so-called IT examinations, FMC, AIMS, etc. and it all. So let me point out that yes, of course, a student may get qualified in such competitive exams and he may possess the degree, but in future he or she may not be a very good doctor or an efficient engineer, as because he lacks experience. He lacks that interest, he lacks the capability, he lacks the caliber, and he may also lack the power to tackle responsibilities. So the main and the final point is that the experience is the main parameter. So I would like to conclude with these lines by saying that observation rather than books, experience rather than men are excellent parameters and very good evaluators. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. ভালো হয়েছে না? আরেকবার বল থ্যাংক ইউ। খুব ভালো হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ। Many thanks.